Allah doi sizale gal gya madal diya ma hamdallah yutne dunam diya karwada hai ये हमारे पर व्हाट्सएप की थी मैंने तो है हाँ
last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means. He's having a hit! An early chance there, first of the game. Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not? That's a decent clearance. Inches away from being a win. There could be trouble here. Chance! Oh, it's done it! The goal to end it all! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee. Cristiano Ronaldo really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in. And with that,
the I'd like to read out our fan comment. This was
that is
Yeah.
नहीं कल दूसरा कोई ना बचा गया होता है
जा तो जा ले आवी मेरा ऐसा
ऊपर लिखता है
Ficou na aparição e andava do outro.
दादा को बुला ले आके करे कुछ तो कहते हैं ए भटिया तो भटी का तो था
हैं?
भटी का तो वाले आ रहा है
नहीं बड़ी लगी तो है आप
अभी क्या लोग भटी का तो ना ले पता करी
वो तो बस
बात सब है
एक ही चाहिए
पानी पिला पिला ना
पिला देना
वैसे हम लोग तो
छुट्टी आ रहा दिल बदल पी आ सकते हैं उगा ले गिर का ले ये दबा दे
तबाह जो भी थोड़े ऊपर जमीन के ऊपर में मारना है
नहीं हो रहा ये अच्छा
जनाब वाला
तो ले पूरी चल रही है
लेकिन दूसरी साइड बैठी है मटोरी लेकिन
ये के रेट है
हां
डेटा तो
जरूर ऐसा निर्माण ही करे तो जाना मत
क्या देना
ऐसा तो वापसी करके ना
ऐसे तो दिवाली की
हाँ इंडस्ट्री
नहीं
साढ़े डाज का ऐसे के साढ़े डाज वापसी करके डा 40 देश की रवानगी कर जरूर ऐसा दे
क्या देना
तैयार लतीफ उस्मा हफीज रेडी ट्रांसलेटर इंटरनेट नंबर की जांच हो रही है
मैं एक से क्या है
उस्मा की एक सेकंड
एक सौ सात
चलो जी
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part. It's got on the way here pretty promptly. So nearly the perfect ball.
266
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here? Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song. He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? And Martinez! Kubasi. Spain still without a single shot on target. That looks a good ball through. And it's hoisted clear. Taken back almost at once. Raya chooses to deal with it himself. Pedri, it's run loose here. Garnacho, looking for the runner. That's been intercepted. Argentina looking to get their possession game going here. Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well. Pau Kubati gets across to intercept that. It's a throw-in. Subimendi, Yamal, Spain looking to pass their way through. A searching ball that into space. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. Pedri. He's going to be disappointed with that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Cleared without complication. Out to the left it goes. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. Speculative strike. Big relief. It just needed better contact. Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Came back. Really got in his face there. It was well played. Chip through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
engraçado e dentro que tinha a bola.
We hit half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later. Well seen. Saw that coming. That was well played. Well stopped. You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. That's been cut out. Well played. The pass is intercepted. Two chances to talk of. Defences excellent on top here. Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts and goals simply because respective defences have been strong. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, enjoy this time. Deftly away. It could be in here. David Villa finds himself offside. Fernandez. Down Torres makes the interception. Positioning was awesome. He's 1-on-1! He's got the shot away! Sticks it away! Finally, the deadlock is broken! Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment. So we have our breakthrough. Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this around, I think. Kubasi cuts out the pass, back into the middle. That's just playing it safe and simple. Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Has a look and has a go. Gave it a go, but off target. Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not? Final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall. At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. Ball's out once more. Delicate chip through. The message is clear. None shall pass. Nicely waited for. It's a little off target. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. David Villa. Nico Williams gets flagged offside.
Yeah.
Now then, the ball's come loose. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's own.
कौन फिल्म है तो? इतना कौन पे रेटिंग होगी?
والشراء جديد صار
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
Oh, यहाँ मैच है खत्म हो
If you
गई.
didn't just miss it, we are up and running
बस
already.
ये लाहौर कौन है? ठीक है.
And here's Messi. He's found a way
नहीं
through.
कर भाई नहीं. Now the right did.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
शुक्रिया जाना.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed. Chance! He's delivered all right! Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods. And that was very kind of him to oblige so early. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done. That's expertly finished. And he's done that so often. They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Yeah, I think for them to get the nose in front away from home is brilliant. But these home fans will demand a response. Llorente gets it away. Referee's given a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He's felt that, hasn't he? He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Spain just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear. That is a little undercooked. Al Kubasi cuts it out. Looking here to chip it through. Romero kept his eye on it, and he's there.
अच्छा
Good spot, he's seen the run.
जी जी
Down the danger.
मैं वसंती देता
The idea was ideal.
मैं
Execution of
वसंती
it,
देता
not quite so.
अच्छा ना
Clearly is missed, having made the run and not yet picked out.
मैं उसको मैं हाँ तू बोल दे मैं भैया ये दिया कि ये
So just a one without the goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well, we thought that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Lisandro Martinez cuts out the pass. That tackle was certainly sturdy. Strokes it back. And that interception was most necessary. That was well played. Well stopped. Well, that's not getting through. Messi engages and forces him off the ball.
वहाँ का ये कर
Well, the ball just didn't work out with the run that he made. Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. He's shifting through the gears. Can he play away? Loose ball now. There's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi not want to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels. Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something out of time. Nice interception, well timed. Subimendi. And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. On the evidence of what we've seen, their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more. Spain leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments. It's 1-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Spain definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It's built as the single goal between the sides. Acuna calmly anticipates. That's good running with the ball. Pedri, good read. He read that really well and stopped it.
This match was
Played with finesse.
306.
So, Jim, what are you thinking? Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this. Lisandro Martinez wins the duel this time. Spain with the corner. They're first. Well, he got rid because of pressure. He'll try from distance. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Deftly away. And that's another good win of the ball. Belts one into the arms of the goalkeeper. Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least. Fernandez. Argentina finding their passes. It's ended up in no man's land. He's picked his way through. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Oh, he's through the middle. Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Oh, easy pickings there. Laid out to the left flank. Williams. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Messi. Such good technique. Alvarez. Driving on and making good progress. There will be 1 minute at a time. Spain clearly now in lead. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your final thoughts, Jim? Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place.
चलान भाई को करने करके ना लपट तुम तले चलो और मैं कर तो मैं की तक मैं और लिखा दादा पीछे ना अच्छा चलान यार इम्पोर्टेंट है अच्छा आ गया Peggiala pure, non so. E la direi, guarda.
Mettere excuse Galean. Tom पढ़ा कोई बड़े जबरदस्त है। ये बड़े अच्छे हैं।
हाँ?
ये
अच्छे।
एक ही जगह है। अच्छा किसी की ये पावर पॉइंट कंप्लीट है।
मैं किस से ना?
अच्छा इन when you delete text box object from slide in PowerPoint, the text box and text box are deleted. It is when you delete text box object from slide.
Actually, when you did do a delete here. Control
M दिया हमने
control M
दिया हमने
भैया
ये याद है when you delete text box object from the slide in PowerPoint, the text box and text box and
text both are deleted.
किस दिखा रहा है
even the box is कोई भी text box
Identify as the key man in this fixture.
इधर लिखा है
I just love
नहीं ये चीज लिखी है नहीं तू आधे में मैं कोई बात कर
He's still on the training ground.
डिलीट करना
There's one little story in the game where he scored 4, but he was still angry.
ये
That's
डिलीट
why he was
डिलीट
angry.
करा
He said, well, I
वो
missed
दबा
one of my good chances. I think he's destined for greatness. To disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Mohamed Salah.
Elite.
He's a little undercooked. No, that was never going to make it. It's a key interception. Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Text box text box
The pass is intercepted. Romero. Tough target. Wilshire. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Leeds making their passes.
Especially that you compete
Coming up to the 30-minute mark.
what happens
It's
if
hard
ended in an innings injected in our
Great defending,
will
strong
find
and
that
determined.
is not safe.
You won't be happy with that one.
मतलब है एकदम इसको तस्वीर ओपन करेंगे इसी का पावर पॉइंट इंसर्ट का इमेज हम जितना ओरिजिनल इमेज खड़ा है वो तो खड़ा ही है कुछ
Wasted in.
उसमें नहीं देखते नीचे नहीं करेंगे
Solanke!
लेकिन ओरिजिनल इमेज बेस्ट है
Whatever you do,
And just like that, he's into double figures now.
injected is not
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Third
Oh,
picture,
you've got to love that.
you can start
Concentration,
on the
conviction, contact, and sheer
मुझे लगा
class.
कि जब तो सिर्फ पिक्चर है का कोई
Leeds have their opener.
if you
It is a
select
goal
insert
of
picture,
real significance. I think for them to get the notice in front of the way
okay,
these
which
fans demand a response.
files are made
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan.
okay.
That's got him rattled.
करेंगे इधर मतलब सुबह ही आती है इधर इधर करेंगे
Leeds win the corner. They're first.
अच्छा वो आदि का वास्ता
Loose ball now. There's a chase on
है
for
वो आदि
training.
आदि
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes? A lead that's fully justified for me.
Microsoft Power, two kinds of songs, files that can be added to presentation. Web fans and mid fans.
ये मीना यानी यही के फैला सॉन्ग टाइप
कितने
ये ओपन करना अपना मोबाइल इस बार
Microsoft two kinds of song, effects, files.
ये फाइल सॉन्ग जो फाइल होती है ये फाइल का इमेज होती है
अच्छा
जेपीजी फाइल को आप ऐड करेंगे ना किसी इमेज होती है जेपीजी ऐड भी फाइल का हम वैसे ही नहीं
sound दिखेगी
सॉन्ग ये वेव द मिड फाइल
अच्छा material consisting of text and numbers is best presented as a table slide.
material consists of text and number not is most common
Material consists of what is the slide title master pair. The slide master and title master for specific design template. In order to edit a chart, you can double click on the chart
object
present.
chart add करा फिलहाल दबा
इसलिए ना कितने
chart add
क्लिक करो
अगर नहीं थे वो लगता है ना
इधर ही आ रहा
ये आ ये chart दी पर shortcut की पॉइंट فعلا
new worksheet, new chart, new press. Nice. And the collector knows.
وبس شاط ऐड करता है शॉट व्यू करवाई वैसे साढ़े चार थे
It's more mini chart.
ओके
In order to edit chart, you can double click the chart object. Edit chart, double click on edit place.
ना मेरे ऐड की किया खड़ा होता है वो भी नहीं दस इंस्टेंट चार्ट बना खड़ा होता है उससे चीज़ आप एडिट करना वास्ते डबल क्लिक करना
To preview motion path effect using the custom animation task with you. Click the player. In the context of animation, what is the trigger? An edit on the slide that forms the action and click.
उधर ट्रिगर क्लिक करना
Right. In the text of animation, what is the trigger? An atom attracts if particular workbook has to open each time when action not there.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash and another day, of course, in Denver's football optimism. More than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. As you can see, we've already started here. There's a hit. Cupid try, gets it clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Another teacher
This has gone,
who can
presumably
edit
for
the
offside.
photo with email messages attachment in the cabinet. It's already in Pronouns previous years also with the global thing. Which of the following is the common value for
It's found some space here.
intelligence? What if not feeling
अच्छा
and phone language? Subtle
He's had a shot.
language
What a
listening
wonderful goal.
language
Well, what's
mechanical
more,
language
it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
equal language
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass. That pretty much did it. So the game's first significant moment has come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
उसको पहले
Trouble here.
यार जरे कंप्यूटर पे फाइटिंग इसमें नहीं है
He scores!
ये
Double time.
कंप्यूटर लैंग्वेज ये
Yeah, they were made today for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
but how many advanced
Milan are sitting pretty 2-0 up. No doubt as to the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. Oh, it's a big one.
अब वो जो कंपोज कर the compiler
Opens.
मुझे
The
compiler
quality
के
is there. They are
मुझे बता
flying. A mere formality, rely on a certainty, He is truly in the zone. When you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't. Milan find a position of real strength now. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Nasty card on
Oh, they
it.
could be caught out here. No mistake. Hot knife through Walker. They have done it again. And with that, the hat-trick is complete. Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to whet the appetite. It's looking so easy. So easy here. Nailed it! Such dribble, such balls, and how this matters. He's stuck it away as if laser guided. That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often. Still trying to make a game of this. And he's into the shots! Oh, take a win style! Comfort! Yeah, comfort! Easy away. And they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable. He's got four. That is good fun. It's become a case of men against boys. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession. Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that. Good to watch. It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well played, well sorted out. He is slightly undercooked that one. The game was gives, but if only the pass could have completed its journey. McTominay. Well, it's a key interception. Proving dangerous, but it came to nothing. McTominay. That is a little undercooked. Osimhen. That's a brilliant interception. And the shot! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Yeah, it has become ugly for... The referee brings the first half to a close. It's been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up in time here. Here we go again. Well, I'm sure the manager has talked the talk, but now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk. He's through here. Now there's the fight. He's got the save! They've done it! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast. Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Another one. This must be his personal high. Squeeze it through. Great chance! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing. It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Speed Well intercepted. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really be productive? Bissek really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshaled. McTominay gets across to intercept that. He's one-on-one! Chooses to go back. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done. Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. McTominay played with finesse. That's a nicely measured pass. Right. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Driving forward. Quality ball. Now it's Osimhen. Big chance! Can he finish? He's got a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next? Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Chance! And he steered it beyond the post. Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him marched through like that.
मैं खुआ दें तो आप पानी आज कल मुँह पीना पाएगी सोल हाँ क्या कहते
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Spread out to the left. Foot in. Gagliardini. And that interception was most necessary. He read that really well and stopped it. Sensi. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. He won't be happy with that one. Back into the middle. Put out of play. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. And here's Vlahovic. They back in. Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
अच्छा पिछला टैग कंप्लीट थी क्या इसमें रिव्यू दी थी
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake. And that has been cleared. Great work on the overlap. Chance to finish. And that may well be that. That is
क्या होंगे? What is
पता नहीं यार मैं तो
ribbon पे ribbon होती
रिबन पता नहीं कोई हाई तेरा तल्ले से साइड से लग रहा है
Time, but these are positive nerves. Prospects are so great. The potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. The match day noise at this place is truly special. The pride has a go! Got to be quick to recover this. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I've always been impressed with Lautaro Martinez, Peter. We all know how good a finisher he is, but he's proved himself to be a more than reasonable outlet. If needed, he can play with his back to goal and be one that brings everyone else into play, and he's a significant influence.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. That has been cut short. Politano. Now who's going to be first to this? Schneider gets into some space.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And he's there to belt it away. And now the hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
better margin के होंगे
यार मैं कुछ चीज हूं मैं पढ़ गया था अच्छा कर दिया
what are the print runs more than that is added binding side on the page
binding
And
side
now they
is
can spring out of defence.
well printing
Schneider.
एक कोने भी लिखी हो जरा वालिद से Gala reported that some issue with her father need police help.
Back into the middle. Final ball not quite right. His teammates are irritated at that. And it's Schneider. That's been intercepted. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Could be disappointed with that. That's a sweet ball, that. So the third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Half an hour played now. Oh, super fine. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well read, nice interception. He's through here. And he'll shoot here. Oh, that's a waste.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Substitution on the field. Number 31. Coming on the
Manager
field.
can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Danilo D'Ambrosio.
Hernandez. Schneider. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here?
dialogue
Oh,
He's pulled off a fine save. Absolutely terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
At the same time,
That's well spotted. Played right into his path. Abraham. He's had it nicked away. There is the half-time whistle. It has been a half lot of could have some should haves. Perhaps more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. Before the break, it's 0-0. So we've reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are back underway. First half brought no goals. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's alert and sharp and very well
open
played.
basis something like that.
Martinez. Shot a goal!
यार कोई बात खड़ी है बस इस ट्रिक चेंज करो
Gets it clear.
काल नहीं तो खास रील नहीं ऐसे पार
वो खड़ी है तो मुकदमे हुए इस ट्रिक चेंज कर
It's the hour mark and still no goals. Could be dangerous and led to nothing.
वो ना रखना तो ले ना ले यार
It's a little off target.
It's
Perfectly measured that. And he's gone looking for safety.
Attendance for this match was
The road
71,000.
is offering some sort of an apology there. He made a good.
यार वो हिक्की भी लिखी हुई है ज्वेल
That's been cut out. Well played.
that's not clear हिक्का था
Good at that. Maldini. Spotted better and so did he. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's managed to get free. Just eases him off the ball. Easy pickings there. Martina, big chance. If it's offside, yes it is. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. That's been slung wide. Great ball if he can get there. Hernandez. Schneider. Into the last quarter of an hour. He's there to retrieve it. Martinez. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. That's been intercepted. That's great positioning. So good from him. Looks to clip it forward. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. You won't be happy with that one. Schneider. He's got away. Schneider! Yes! He's done it! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment. So the first goal of the game. Threads one in. Abraham. Has been indicated. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And they win it back again. And that is that. Quite a game. One that was always on a knife edge.
Bring it on. Fresh, fervent, fevered. How it always was and how it always will be. Feel it. This is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you didn't just miss it, we are up and running already. That is a brilliant interception. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's found support out wide. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Kobe Manu, is someone who can add a nice bit of stability to midfield, Peter. I think he's capable of controlling a game. And I remember when I first saw him, I was really impressed with his...
He's tried one! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out.
And he'll shoot here! Manu gets it clear. Looks to clip it forward. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. And that was just poor decision making and a weak execution. Can he get it through? He can run on to... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Kagawa. No goals as yet. Interesting ball. Oh, hits one! Goal! Manchester United! There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
29 minutes is number 37, Manu.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shots!
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Hoyland! Oh, within an inch or two.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
खासा दवाई जाम कर दी नहीं
Norway
मोहम्मद इरफान अगर कह रहा है दरखास्त कितना खड़ी है
this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
तो नहीं खड़ी है नहीं क्या करी मैं कहीं के बेटे पे लिखी है
He's managed to get all
वो स्क्रीनशॉट जिनके मेरे शेयर करते हैं
All he needs a gentle touch.
अच्छा खैर है स्क्रीनशॉट al शेयर
Manu. And he's picked out
स्क्रीनशॉट al शेयर कर जा रोला कहीं नहीं मैं
stood
दाखिल
his ground strongly. This man's contribution is, as you would expect, moving to midfield.
Having that sort of player in your side is real.
That's going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very safe. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, decent hit! And for a moment, time stood still. It's a pretty loose pass. Ericsson. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he was clearly disappointed with that pass. Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Definitely not. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Norway still facing a one-goal deficit here. Well, that's well seen too. Cafu. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. Collective sigh of relief for the defence. Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance. And he thumps it clear. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hoyland set up one goal so far. Back into the middle. He's in, surely, and the finish! I've fallen kindly here. Oh, but nearly is nothing. That is a really good chance, Miss Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. Very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances. He's having a go.
Tu nie wiem, szybko nie taka blisko.
The highest order. Norway are back in business. Norway clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score, which the Bulls recovered.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United making another change here. Norway grab the equaliser and we're all square. Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved. "75 minutes played. This is what good chemistry is all about. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down and can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
After 80 minutes is number 9, Hoyland.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead. Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's theirs to win from here on. Here I say, throw it away now. It stays intact, just. Makes you think Peter, they could have been doing this earlier, but still, it's encouraging. It's their second corner of the game. Manchester United looking to go forward now.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be. Back in. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here. And now there's a fine big shot. The keeper's done ever so well. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. And through to the goalkeeper. Ball's gone out of play. That has been cut short. Lindelof. That's that, the end. It's fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. The matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Gets one in, welcomes it in, face to face. He's had a hit! Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stop your authority on things. You've just seen it.
658
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass.
गुमशुदगी बात गुमशुदगी लिख दे और रात में 4-5 दिन कुछ ना सिखा दे कोई
Gibbs right. Gibbs right.
Already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
या कि 658 आजमाने जुवैद इकबाल
Shapes to shoot.
चलिए 658 आजमाने जुवैद इकबाल
Possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
ते 658 के बाद आगे 662 आजमाने सलमा शहीन
Played into space out wide,
क्या ये do
and they've got a throw.
नंबर WhatsApp हैं हां
Oh, this looks sharp. Norway are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. Goes to finish! That is decidedly lacking. Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. That is a little undercooked.
Cristiano Ronaldo tries a shot! Goal! And that was his 20th goal for this team. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted to go, and it all came good.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rodri. He's going to be disappointed with that. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. It's a shade optimistic. Rodri. Kagawa. Saka. Nottingham trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably...
Oh no, what has happened here? He's got the shot away! He has done it! And again they hit the front.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Nottingham take the lead. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Back into the middle. He's cut it out. And through to the goalkeeper. Nottingham do have a chance to counter here. Now that's well seen too. That pass isn't the best. Gibbs White. That looks a decent ball. He's through here. So much time and space here. Floats it up and over. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Cristiano Ronaldo! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! A finish right from the top draw! And the lead lost, no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't touch, and now their chins are up.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Norway come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. We're already back up and running after half-time. He'll try from distance. And keeper's well positioned.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
He's shifting through the gears here. And the ball's a good one here. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that's got behind for a goal kick. Saka. Played back in. A well cut out. No margin for error there at all. A slightly better ball would have led to him. Has a look and had to go. Comfortable play for the keeper.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Hudson-Odoi. Kagawa. Rodri. Well, they put him back in a hurry. Williams. No, that is pretty much the end of that. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Forward. And here's a chance. Oh, they really should have been made to pay. He's there to retrieve it. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. It's good running with the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Adams rolls it backwards. Norway looking to pass their way through. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome there.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Wood. Coming on to replace him is number 9.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. And the shots! Oh, should have put that away. Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that because he should have put them ahead then. Rodri spreads it out wide. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh no, this does not. Has a goal! Goal! Norway! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again. Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner. Norway far into the lead. I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. Adams. Norway certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Number 14, Callum Hudson-Odoi. Number 7, coming on the field. Number 24, number 34, Tyler.
Gibbs White. No, he's not getting past it there. That's been cut short. And he comes out the supply. Time added on. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that. Final ball not quite right. His teammates are irritated at that. And that's it. Norway
So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. So we're up and running. Nice sequence of passes this. He is through here. And the finish! Goal! Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods. And that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the ball. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything. Castrovini, nicely intercepted. There could be trouble here. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance. And we have our very first corner. The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Ribery plays it short. He's had a hit! And now they could spring out of defence. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
ऐसे तो लोग ठंडी हवाएं बंद की थी बैठी बाहर नहीं गया थी बात ये तो सजे ना उठना
Luis Alberto, and here's Colomwani. Nicked him back promptly. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Pellegrini, expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's really well cleared. Pellegrini. And it's Colomwani! And one more try! So, third corner of the game. Very moves short. Oh, shooting chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. That's a little off target. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space. He gets big! Oh, just needed a better contact. Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out. Pellegrini, now that's well seen too, are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. And the shots! Oh, it's come loose! And it's Mkhitaryan. Martinez. Quadrado. Gildies. Time and again they are repelled. Ribery. Colomwani.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bastoni spots it and intercepts. And here's Colomwani. We hit half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got wrong, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I could see a few changes coming because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Good night. By Mukoda CM country, because man the heinous crime to the position last.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just, can he put it away? Oh, that was a brilliant save. Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today. So their fourth corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. Martinez. It'll be a throw-in. Ribery. Pellegrini. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's on it. Colomboani! And a terrific save from the keeper. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They're up to 5 corners now. Ribery with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's had a shot! And Ribery! Denied by an extensive save. Ribery really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, the count is rising. That's 6. They've played it short. Chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And now they can spring out of defence. The fry kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Your impression so far, Jim? Well, considering they're only 1 down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Del Piero. Martinez. Now can he finish? He scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly. Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity? The manager called on him. He was only too happy to repay that fate. I think the manager's claiming an assist here. So that's 2 now without reply. Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? Well, played right into his path. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, good read. That was well played. Well. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Di Lorenzo.
Played in deep and a header! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Now the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rabiot. Threads one in.
There will be 5 minutes added time.